Today we are going to learn about fractions to decimals. I'm trying to upload videos which are going to help children while they learn and study at home. And by watching my videos, I hopefully think that they can clear their doubts. So this video is about conversion of fractions to decimals and decimals to fractions. Suppose I have been given a fraction, say 19 by 100, 43 by 10, 71 by 1000, 62 by 100, 99 by 1000. Suppose I have been given these fractions and I need to convert them to decimals. How I am going to do that? Always when you're given any number by 100, 10, 1000, as you can see, all are multiples of 10 or rather tens. So when you get this kind of number, so what we are going to do, we are going to look at the last two digits of the 100. It is the last two digits, so 19. So for this, what we are going to do is that always remember when you're writing, say 5, 4, 26 or 66, whatever you are writing, all these numbers have their decimal point at the back. But we don't write the decimal of the number. We just write the number. Suppose you are asked to write 23. So you write 23. We never write 23 point, but it is always there. But it is not necessary to write the decimal after the number. Okay. So if we get a number, say 1.06, since after 0 there is a number 6, that's why we are writing the point. Or maybe we have 1.2, so after the decimal there is a number, so that's why we are writing 1.2. But for 1, that means after the decimal there are zeros, so we don't write the zeros, we just write 1. That means if you are writing 14, say you're writing, that means you have a decimal followed by zeros. Since there are zeros, so we are not going to write the decimal, so it is 14. So likewise 19 has got its decimal here. Now how am I going to convert it into decimals? So look below at the denominator. This is the fraction where the upper part is called the numerator and the lower part is called the denominator. So in this case there are two zeros. That means my decimal will move two places to the front, 1 and 2. So decimal comes here. So what will be my answer? My answer will be 0.19. Let's look at this one. 43. That means 43 has got its decimal after it. So as you can see there, this time it is 10. There is only one zero. That means my decimal will move. How many zeros are there? 1 0. So I will move my decimal point just one place to the front. So it is 4.3. Similarly, look in this one. This has got a lot of zeros because it is 1000. So 71 divided by 1000. So that means here how many zeros are there? 3 zeros are there. So that means 71 at the beginning had its decimal here. How many places is going to move to the front? 1, 2 and 3. So 1, 2 and 3. That means, and you can also see here that there are only two digits, that is 1 and 7. What about the third digit? When you don't have any digit to the front, we will simply place a 0 here. That means my number now becomes 0.071. Why I did put the 0? Because I wanted to fill up the gap just in front of these two digits. Okay, so it's going to be 0.071. Let's look at the fourth example. 62 divided by 100. In 100, how many zeros are there? 2 zeros. At the beginning, 62 has its decimal at the back of it. How many digits are there? 1, 2. That means my decimal point will move by two places. Here, you had both the digits, so you did not need to add any zeros. So your answer will be 0.62. Similarly, if you look at the next example, 99 by 1000. 99 has its decimal point after it. Now, if we try to move it to the left, so how many zeros are there? 1, 2, and 3. So we will move it to the left, 1, 2, and 3. When we try to do 3, there are no 3 digits present, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to fill the gap with a 0 and we are going to write 0.099. Let's try another one. Say I give you the number 1 upon 100, 3 upon 1000. Now this is quite different. See, 1 has got its decimal after it. How many zeros are there? 2 zeros are there. That means my decimal point will move 1, 2 places. That means to fill up the gap here, I will put a 0. So it will become 0.01. Similarly, look at this one. 3 has got its decimal after it. How many zeros are there? 3 zeros are there. So my decimal point should move 3 places, right? 1, 2, 3. So how many zeros I need to put? See, one number is already there. I need to put this time 2 zeros. 0.003. So this is how we can simply convert the numbers which has got a denominators in tens or hundreds or multiples of tens to decimals. So this fractions to decimals works like this way, and when you get both sided numbers, that time it is going to be different. This is the first of a kind where the numbers are divided by tens or hundreds or thousands.